Hey guys, Andrew here. I'm going to be reacting to Nathan Thompson, Flat Earth, Barcroft TV's documentary. Let's check it out. I'm eating a bowl of ice cream. Make an announcement. Anyone are the Earth is flat? Asking NASA employee questions because he's lying. I love that part.
You ever hear about the flat Earth?
Flat Earth?
Did you know what's in the Bible? That the Earth's flat?
You can't touch me. This is gonna be good. Let's check it out. Let's have some ice cream. We got some drink. Let's check it out.
One of the first lessons we learn in school is that the Earth is a globe and rotates on an axis and orbits around the
Most basic
sun.
facts.
But there is an increasingly large community of people who reject this.
There's a large
instead
community of
believe
delusional
that the
people.
Earth is flat.
Delusional people think it's flat.
BTV wanted to track down the real people behind this emerging internet conspiracy. So we travelled to LA to spend some time with flat earther
Orange
Nathan
County,
Thompson.
not LA.
Has anyone ever told you the Earth is flat?
I've heard.
I've heard because I don't want to. I've heard because I don't want to make you upset and make you talk all over me. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I did.
Discussion?
Earth is flat. He has it. Wait, let's go back. He has it on his car. I was saying this guy's upset. He has a look at that on his car. Oh my god. I mean, he has a medal, he has a shirt, he has a hat. It's like a religion to this guy. It's insane.
Can I get you in there?
Nathan runs the Flat Earth
Can I get you in my group?
discussion Facebook group, which
Can I
now
get you in my
boasts
echo chamber?
close to 40,000 members.
40,000 people in
First,
an
I was
echo
extremely
chamber.
skeptical. I thought
Oh.
this was the craziest idea.
I've known Nathan. I've known of him for 7 years. I haven't met him in person yet because he blew me off, which is another story. But he's always been a delusional jerk. He did not. He was not open to.
I'd ever heard, and I was going to debunk it in 5
He was not open to debunking it. When he first found it, he immediately wanted to believe it. He didn't go, "Oh, I'm going to debunk it in 5 seconds." I talked to him around this time. Is what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. I talked to him around this time, and he was completely open to it. He was obsessed with it. He was arguing from day one. He wanted to believe it.
minutes. And after
about
a month of
not sleeping, so you're not in the right mind,
really just digging through the information,
and really just looking at one side of information, he came to the conclusion. Look at the shirt. The shirt
is just
crazy.
completely in the Matrix and wakes up to the flat Earth.
No one is in the Matrix and wakes up. No one believes flat Earth right away. You have to prime them.
They started out with 9/11.
9/11 vaccines, other bullshit like that.
Trails or something, because they're lying to us about a lot of stuff. It's more than
There's a lot of conspiracies I believe in.
just the shape of the Earth. We're not dealing with normal people that run the world here. They're psychopaths.
You're a psychopath.
I actually can't believe how popular the group is.
I can't believe how gullible people are.
I woke up this morning and I have 2,200 members to approve, so the group is just exploding.
And I'm at the front of it. The group is exploding. The group is exploding. The shirt.
We
see the
accompanied
shirt?
Nathan while he was out
Hey, I know what this is. This is Santa Ana. That's a writing on Main and First. I know
in
exactly
the
where this
streets
is
of
at.
Orange County,
I wonder where this is at though. It's got to be nearby.
trying to recruit some new members.
That's Santa Ana.
I would say
exactly where it's
50% of the time, someone leaves a conversation with me saying, I didn't know any of that information, and I'm going to look into it. And then the other 50%
at. Hey, I don't believe any of your information, but I'll look into it. And the other 50% say, "You're crazy. Get out of my face."
time to just reject it, regardless of, what you show them.
Yeah, so Earth's flat, man. You can test it. Water is always stationary.
Water is stationary? That makes no sense at all. Water's not stationary, you
Airplanes, when
idiot.
they go to the cruising altitude, they fly stationary.
No, they don't fly stationary. Why would they dip their nose down? Okay, gravity goes inwards to the center of mass. It doesn't go down. So it's not just like a ball and then it's just one direction. It's inwards on all directions on the ball. And planes don't dip their nose because then you'd feel it dip down and then it go lower. They don't go up. Like they think that when you go on a plane on a ball, you're just gonna go you're gonna stay up and the ball's just gonna be a ball below you, but you go over it and it goes straight. It doesn't have to dip its nose down. That's ridiculous.
Everyone's coming out about all the celebrities, Shaq.
You should believe it because Shaq said something about it. Tila.
They're all talking.
You should all believe them because a basketball player, a prostitute, Tila Tequila, B.O.B., a conspiracy theory rapper, they know what they're talking about. They've done their research.
About it. And it's kind of funny is that they just make it seem like a joke, but
It is a joke.
I think it's a joke that NASA's stealing $50 million a day, $19 billion.
$50 million a day? They need the money, you idiot! They're making rocket ships. You're using technology that they helped build. You moron.
That's crazy. That's a lot of money, you know?
Why do you care about the money?
You're trying to waste people's lives.
You steal money.
I feel like it's not perfect.
Not only do supporters think that the Earth is flat, they also believe that it's surrounded by a heavily policed giant ice wall.
So, yeah,
Ice
it's
wall.
very easy to
You really
circumnavigate.
can just fall off.
No. There's an ice wall around and they guard it. So
They guard it. I've never heard anybody say they found an ice wall.
They've been guarding the ice wall. And you know what we started doing in the 60s? Fake space travel.
Biggest space. He laughs.
Of course. Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you.
They're guarding it.
So if the Earth is flat, then why are they lying? Why are they hiding it from
They're
us?
not lying. They're not
The
hiding
group
it.
have also made claims that space exploration is fake and that NASA is a fraudulent
The idea that there's like some robot penguins guarding the outside ice wall is ridiculous.
organization.
No one's been turned around at gunpoint, which he's gonna say.
Much of their beliefs instead are based on religious ideology.
Religion. Yep, it's a religion to
The
them.
whole globe Earth model, in my
Boom.
opinion, it
Look at
was
him standing out there. You shall not pass. Like, get out of the way, you idiot. If you stop me, I'd punch you in the face.
devised by men. It was devised by the
Man.
devil who wants to deceive everyone. But NASA
You're deceiving everyone with this nonsense. You've been deceived. It's easier to deceive others than to admit you've been deceived.
tells you that stars are billions of light years away.
What's the
NASA
problem
in
with that?
Hebrew means to deceive.
No, it doesn't. It means
Now,
to
who
lift.
speaks Hebrew?
Okay, first
There-
off, it doesn't matter if it means to lift or to deceive. NASA means the space agency. It stands for the space agency.
There's your answer right there. So you asked me who was behind it, and I think it's pretty obvious. once you do
NASA.
the
It
research.
stands for something. It doesn't matter what it means in
This
other
translation
languages.
of NASA is popular amongst flat earthers and other conspiracy theorists. However, when we approached a professor of Hebrew at the
We approached a
University
guy
of
who knows what he's
Cambridge,
talking about.
we were given the following translation.
He said it doesn't mean that.
So while the root of the verb to deceive is similar, this frequently used translation is in fact incorrect, and NASA in Hebrew actually
I saw
means
Nathan
to
admit
lift.
that on the documentary.
I'm here today because I was aware that the Flat Earth Society on Facebook was going
I'm here because I was aware that the Flowers were meeting, and I wanted to see if this was real or just a joke.
to meet here. I wanted to meet with some of them and hear from their mouths.
Hear from their mouths if they really believe, if they're really this stupid.
The way the Earth is shaped and how the solar system works.
Hey, have you ever heard the Earth is flat?
We
What an introduction! Have you ever heard the Earth is flat? I'm gonna do that when I shake hands with somebody.
Spencer Marks of the Independent Investigations
Hi,
Group
have you ever heard the Earth is
tried
flat?
to challenge some of Nathan's views.
The Independent Investigations Group.
Say him to challenge Nathan because no one else
is a
can.
rational,
'cause he talks over them like an
scientifically
asshole.
Skeptics organization that investigates claims of the paranormal and fringe science claims. Well,
We
I'm
investigate
pretty
bullshit.
That the Earth is a globe. I believe through research, you believe the Antarctica is an ice wall. Is that correct?
I haven't personally been to the ice wall. I've heard people have been turned around at gunpoint.
Gunpoint! Tell me one person, show me one person who's ever been turned around at gunpoint, you liar. One person.
Trying to investigate the ice wall independently.
Independently?
And the water doesn't fall off.
Go ahead,
because
go
there's
do
an ice
it.
wall on our theory.
Show us there is an ice wall. Stop saying that. Use your money that you scammed from all these gullible people and go get a boat and go travel over there and then follow it. And you realize there's no ice wall. It's Antarctica. It's a continent, you moron.
I mean, how about, how does water stick to a ball that spins 1,000 miles?
Miles an hour. The Earth turns 1,000 miles an hour, but once a day. That's why we have days. It spins a whole day. It's very slow.
An hour.
And
Gravity.
Gravity
Gravity is nothing.
keeps it inwards to the center of mass, keeps the water down, but we're not spinning fast enough till the water falls off because gravity is stronger than the centrifugal force. Nathan, you just don't
Yeah,
understand
that's
that.
great.
No one has ever
Everything.
told you that. Gravity is stronger than the centrifugal force of the Earth.
Force that keeps us on the ground, right?
Well, yeah, there is. It's called density. So if Earth
Density
was-
is mass over volume. Mass over volume. How much mass over the volume of an object. Density is not weight or gravity or
1,000
anything.
miles an hour around the equator.
But you're moving.
How does the Earth spin 1,000 miles an hour? How come I don't know the answer to my own question? He's like, you're with it.
So there's no Coriolis.
No,
Oh, Coriolis, how do you come off of that?
Think about being on a train going like 60
Oh, this
miles
is
an hour.
hilarious.
Do you feel slammed against the back?
And even when you're driving, you can throw a golf ball in the air while you're driving and it lands right with you because you're moving with it. They don't understand physics.
Like this, or you just move with the train and it just doesn't even really feel like it's moving.
But now jump on top of the train.
Yeah.
And spin the train. Spin the train. What does that prove? Spin the train? Doesn't make any sense.
And for the first month, all I wanted was Earth.
No,
to be
you
a globe.
didn't.
And the more
I
research-
argued with you around this time. I've known you for a while, Nathan. I argued with you around this time. You were fully into it from day one.
I did, the more I found out, it's just a crazy concept.
Do you think
It is a crazy. I can't believe you believe it.
I'm just curious. Just
You believe we went to the moon?
Well, for a fact, we went to the moon.
Oh, you know for a fact. Oh my God.
The
Oh.
evidence tells us we went to the moon.
We did go to the moon. You know, guys, there are actually flags on the moon from when the astronauts popped the flag on. There's actually flags there on the moon. There's also a reflector that was left, and I believe you can see the reflector with the telescope. I've said in the past you can see the flags on the moon with the telescope, but really, you can see them from a satellite that was orbiting that took pictures.
They're liars. You could tell before
He's
they
a liar.
went to the moon and after they went to the moon, their demeanor had completely changed from someone who's rock star celebrity to someone who's, I'm being told.
So because their demeanor was slightly different, do you think they're lying? It's interesting because the boxer Tyson Fury said that once he achieved the heavyweight status, like he had nothing else to live for. He's like, I fell into a deep depression. That's what he said. And I believe the astronauts, because they went to the moon, how can you top that in your life? I mean, like Conor McGregor, for example, he won, the championship in a small promotion. Then he won the 2 championships, lightweight and featherweight. Then he moved to the UFC. He beat Aldo for the championship. Then he beat Eddie Alvarez. What do you do next? And he fought Mayweather. It's like, what do you do next? So
Told to lie.
they're not being told to lie. They were never told to
My
lie.
life's in danger.
You're projecting your idea of how they feel onto them.
If they would have came out about it, and I think they killed some of the astronauts. You look at
They
the
killed them.
number of people who
You just make stuff up out of nowhere. It's incredible.
died trying to get in the space program or be an astronaut.
Oh, it's a dangerous
astronomical.
job. Astronomical. It's a dangerous job. That means the Earth is flat. It's astronomical. That's funny. You know where that word comes from? The stars.
How does the sun move on the Earth?
take this and put it right here,
Right.
and go around
That
it
makes
like
no
this.
sense, Nathan.
That means the sun wouldn't rise and fall in the east to the west as it does. It would literally go out, and it would
It kind of does.
It kind of does. Nathan Thompson is insane. Oh my God. It kind of does. It does not at all. It kind of does. What a moron.
I would believe in a flat Earth in a heartbeat if
He's saying I'm not some guy just loves science. I would believe in it in a heartbeat if they actually showed me some proof, but there's no proof.
there was actual evidence to support that model of how the Earth and the solar system worked. I think they cling to it because
They like it because it makes them feel
it
special.
feels to them like they have special knowledge that other people aren't aware of.
Yeah,
And
they know something that you
gives
don't
a
know.
sense of
It's
purpose,
empowering.
a sense of meaning.
There's no proof.
Oh yeah,
24 hours.
there's an online video done at McMurdo Station where the guy followed the sun for 24
McMurdo.
hours. It's a
McMurdo.
scientific study.
Google that. Hey, you, follower, Google that for me.
Google that, please.
Today was awesome. I thought the conversation with Spencer was
Fairly pleasant.
He was
Because I'm very articulate.
from the beginning to the idea the Earth might be flat, which is key anytime you're in a debate.
If you're looking to determine whether the Earth is flat or round, you don't figure out in your mind that the Earth is, a square.
You don't say, hey, it's flat. Now look at all these reasons for why it is. You look at all the evidence first.
or any other shape. And
You don't say all the evidence has to be fake because the Earth is flat, so therefore NASA has to be a liar. You look at the photos, you look at the proof, you look at the the calculations, and you say, okay, that proves the Earth is a globe. You don't say it's flat, and so therefore this is fake, and look at all the reasons. And, hey, water's flat. Hey, water's stationary. You don't do that.
find confirming evidence. You
Planes
look at
don't
the
dip their nose
evidence
down.
around you and go in the direction that evidence takes you. In this case, for thousands of years, we have known that the Earth is round because that's where all of the evidence points to.
The the flat Earth community is the realest group of people.
This is the most
you'll
delusional
ever
group of
come
people
across. We,
you've ever come across.
Don't appreciate lies, and we just want to look for the truth.
You don't appreciate lies, and you just want to live with the truth. And we just smoke a lot of weed, and we talk about conspiracy theories, and we live in our parents' basement, and I live in my car, and
Pray every day they don't torture you.
I pray they do. I pray they torture the crap out of you. I pray they do that thing that they did in James Bond where they strapped him to a chair without a bottom and whipped his balls. That's what I hope they do to you, Nathan.
Because I really think I've got crosshairs on
I
my
really
back.
hope you do have
I don't know if
crosshairs.
it's
I hope
the
they come
CIA
after
or the
you.
FBI or whoever's protecting these pedophiles. in the
Pedophiles?
world.
What is that? How are they pedophiles? You're literally pulling it out of nowhere, Nathan.
All the truth they've discovered.
All
It
the
really set me
truth?
free.
It really makes me feel good about myself, all the truths I've discovered. Okay, that's enough of that. That was crazy, guys. That's crazy. Sanity.